ma'am.
I think we have to start with scientific management, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You told about Frederick Winslow and we stopped, ma'am.
Yes, Frederick Winslow Taylor. Yeah. So he is the father of scientific management. Okay. Frederick Winslow Taylor is the father of scientific management. I could hear some noises. Yes. Okay, ma'am. Now moving on to scientific management. So what is scientific management? Let us see. Frederick Winslow Taylor made a significant contribution in the development of management science and is called as a father of scientific management. He was born in 1856 in a place called Philadelphia in USA. He started his career in small machine making shop in 1970 and later became a chief engineer of Midward Steel Works. He carried out many experiments for finding out the best way of work. Okay. Now you may ask me, ma'am, is it necessary to learn about Frederick Winslow Taylor? We have only scientific management. Yes, ma'am, it is necessary because you have to understand how many experiments he have made and what are the experiences that he have he have in 1970s and how he bought a concept called scientific management. He always used to think that how to make improvements in the present work. How can I make improvements and how can I do it in a best way? Okay, so that is the main basis for the scientific management. Now you will have a doubt, ma'am, what is the scientific management? So scientific management is knowing what you want your men to do and seeing that they are doing it in a cheapest and the best way. So it simply means that you should know what is the work that your employee should do and you have to see that whether they are doing the work in a best and scientific way, that is best and cheapest way. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
everyone. Best and cheapest means now I have allocated works to everyone, ma'am. I told you, like, let us suppose we are having some fashion designing store here. So I have allocated work differently in different areas. One person I told, you bring me a good cloth, and the other person I told, you bring me some some things that I need to put it on that cloth, whatever decorations I have to make it on that cloth. Or you have planned for a birthday party. Leave about fashion designing because many of you don't know. So we have planned for a birthday party and our budget is 15,000 rupees. I told one person to get a cake. He ordered a cake which alone is some 20,000. So will that budget enough to go with a birthday party? Yeah? Will that budget be enough for 100 people when I am calling? No, the budget will not be enough. It means I am allocating work to them. I allocated one person to bring a cake for the birthday party. But that person, I did not monitor him whether he is doing it in a cheapest way or not. Cheapest and best, both should be there. One other person, some other person, I gave the same cake order. He bought 100 rupees cake, like 3 kgs of cake, which is 100 rupees. But the cake was made before 5 days. Will it be good?
No, ma'am.
No.
So it should be best and at the same time it should be in a cheapest way. Is it clear, ma?
Cheap and best. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Now shall we move on? 144. I could hear some noises from you, ma. Please mute. Whenever you are answering, you can unmute yourself. Shall I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now moving on to features of scientific management. What are the features of scientific management? The first one is it is a systematic approach. So systematic approach. He has done many experiments and he found out what is the correct way of doing things. We can, like, some people in, they'll be very much afraid and they'll do it everything after 1:30. No, tomorrow you have seminars, right? So today is the last day for some. I'm in a class. Okay, I'll finish this class by 12:30. I'll have 2 minutes break. You come at that. Systematic approach. So what do you mean by systematic approach? Planning everything in a proper way. Okay, planning and acting according to the plan. We are also good planners, but we will not implement in a proper way. Am I right? But
Yes,
here, when you do a plan, you have to implement it in a proper way. Is it clear, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Second one, complete mental change. Now, what is this mental change, ma'am? You'll have it out. It is nothing but a psychological change. Complete psychological change. So when you want, when you wanted to become a professional, from 16 years, that is when from your inter college to your MBA or any PG degrees. So in between, whatever your time is there, degree first year, second year, final year, this is a time where you'll have a complete mental change. So your way of thinking will be changed. Your way of doing works will be changed. So until you go to PG, there will be many changes in your psychology, mentality. Is it clear, ma? In the same way, when you join, when you continuously do the work, same work again and again you are doing, your way of doing the work also changes. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you'll get, like,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
continuously if I'm
Yes, ma'am.
cooking. So one day it may be whatever I'm doing, because I'm very poor at cooking. So one day it will be very the taste will be very dirty. Second day if I do, okay. Third day if I do, if I'm doing the same dish for 10 to 15 days, obviously I will be perfect in that dish. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
In
Yes,
the
ma'am.
same way, when you are doing the same work again and again, your mentality will change towards the work. Okay.
నేను జాబ్ చేసినప్పుడు
Next,
Continue చేసా.
discard
Risk
old
వస్తాయి కదా,
methods of work.
ఆన్లైన్లో.
When you are doing the
Discard
same
old.
thing. So today I did
Market
something
open
mistake in
again.
my whatever dish I'm making it. I did one mistake, so that is the reason the taste is not there. Tomorrow will I repeat the same mistake? Will I proceed with the same method?
No, ma'am.
No. I'll be changing the method.
No, ma'am.
right?
No, no.
So that is very important, okay? Discarding the old methods. Old methods should not be carried forward when there is a mistake in that method, okay?
Yeah, very much.
Next one. Best method of doing work. So whenever after 15 days, whenever I did something in a very good way, so I'll be following that method forever, na? Yes or no?
Yes.
So I have to find
Yes,
out
ma'am.
what is the best method of doing work.
Yes.
And next one is strict observance of rules. So if I'm just putting whatever I want, I'm not observing what is there in that. So can I know my mistakes? Randomly I'm doing. I don't
No,
know
ma'am,
what
no.
I'm putting and all. I don't have any note or anything. I'm not noting even in my mind. So randomly I'm putting everything. Will I have any mistakes, ma? Can I find any mistakes in that? No, because I don't know what
No,
I'm
ma'am.
putting in that. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And next one is proper selection and training of workers, weightage of specialization. Sorry, this is the other point actually. I'll make it done. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
This is the 7th point, ma'am. Now, 6th point is proper selection and training of workers. So it means first you have to select the workers according to the job profile. The workers who are really good and talented in convincing the people, I have to select them for convincing jobs like marketing, BPO, call centers. All these jobs are convincing only, na? It all depends on convincing. Yes? Those who are like very strict, they'll not leave until you do the work. I'll give them a work called repayment officers. They have to collect the payments which are backlog for the company. So they are very perfect for that. Yes or no? Based upon the
Yes, ma'am.
person's mentality and skills and the talent, we have to select a person for a particular position and then we have to train them. The training is given to every person, either experienced or non-experienced. The reason is every organization will have its own rules. Understood, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. And next one is weightage
ma'am.
of specialization. So, for example, everyone are Hyderabad is having many dishes. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Gujaratis are there, Punjabis are there, Sindhis are there, and we have Telangana people, Andhra people, everyone. There are many dishes that could happen in Hyderabad. But why only it is famous for biryani? Because it is specialized. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
ma'am.
In the same way, we have to
Yes, ma'am.
make one worker specialized in one skill. We should not use him for everything. If you use him for everything, his skill,
Yes,
his
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
perfection will go away. Yes or no?
Yes,
At the same time, I'm asking you to listen the class. I'm asking you to paint something, and I'm asking you to listen even some songs. Can you concentrate on any one thing? No, because there is no
No.
perfection. You are not concentrating on one thing. You cannot be perfect. Yes or no? So here also, whenever we are hiring a person, we are giving a job to him. We have to see that he will be specialized in that job. We should not put other burdens on that particular person. Got it?
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes,
Now let us move on to the objectives. Now everyone understood the features, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts on the features, ma'am?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. Now moving on, objectives of scientific management. So what is the main objective? Increase the productivity. Why I want specialized person? So that they'll do fast. So when you start writing after so many days, now you people are sitting at home now, your habit of writing the notes will be totally off. When you come to offline classes, when I start dictating the notes, first day you write slowly, second day you write slowly. After 1 month, will you write slowly?
No, ma'am.
No,
No,
you are
ma'am.
habituated. So that
No,
is the
ma'am.
reason you can write very fast. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The same way, whatever work you do, if you are doing it continuously, if you are doing it repeatedly, you will be becoming very productive. Instead of producing 10 units in 1 hour, you will be producing 20 units in 1 hour. Okay?
Okay.
When you are doing the work with perfection, that is very important here. Next one, better quality goods. So in every step of your work, you are seeing that you are doing it in a best and cheapest way. So that best word itself says that you are going to give a very good qualitative goods, because in every step you are trying to improve. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am. Next one is cost reduction. So cost reduction is nothing but, I told you, scientific management means you should know what your men should do, and at the same time you have to see that whether they are doing in a best and cheapest way. So 146, I could hear some noise from you. Can you mute yourself for some time? Yeah, thank you. Cost reduction is nothing but, see, I'm saying it best and cheapest way. Cheapest. I told you now, if I bring a cake for 20,000 rupees, there is no birthday party at all. So if I make it like, if I make less quantity of cake, but the quality is so good and the cost is little bit less, then obviously everyone will enjoy, even though if they get a small piece of cake. Yes or no?
Yes,
That is cost reduction. And next one is elimination of waste. I told you best and cheapest. Cheapest means I should not waste anything. The meaning is that only, na? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
What is the meaning of cheapest and cost reduction? That I should not waste anything.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, right placement. Right placement is nothing but, I told you the word called specialization. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
If I am very good at HR, if they place me in accounts or finance, I don't know even a single word of finance. So how would I work there? My work will not be proper, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And here, if they place them in HR, yes, my work will be perfect because I'm specialized.
Yes, ma'am.
So in scientific management, the main objective is to place a right person in a right job. Okay.
Okay.
Next, allowing incentives. If the person is really talented, if I'm not providing with any incentives or any bonuses, if I'm not giving any recognition to the person, obviously they will not be active. They will not be feeling like working in the organization. They'll try to change. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So for that sake, to retain the talent of the employees, I have to give them with either bonuses or incentives. That is nothing but monetary benefits. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it.
Next, principles of scientific management. This is very important, ma. There will be 5 principles. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
First one, principle of the use of science for the rule of thumb. Okay, principle of use of science for the rule of thumb. So what do you mean by this? According to this principle, all the activities being performed in an organization should be analyzed in detail with the aim of developing techniques of accomplishing the maximum possible work in an efficient manner and at the maximum possible cost. Sorry, it is minimum possible cost. I think I have done lots of mistakes. So it is minimum, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I was in a hurry. Yeah. Okay. Now let's move on. Principle of use of science for a rule of thumb. I know very well about our class. If I read anything, they'll not understand even a single word. But let me explain you. Principle of science. Science means what? Repeated experiments. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Science means repeated experiments. So here also, before giving a job to one person, I have to check the job repeatedly. I have to know about the job repeatedly so that I can place a right person in the right job so that my cost will be reduced and my work will be specialized. Is it clear, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, everyone, is
Yes,
it
ma'am.
clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
next, moving on. Principle of scientific selection of workers and training them. So, principle of scientific selection is nothing but selecting the workers based upon the job. Now, I want an electrician. So, if I appoint a plumber to do the electrician work, what he'll do? Huh? Nothing. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and I'm appointing a engineer candidate who is topper in engineering. He is rank 1 in engineering. I'm appointing as a junior doctor. What he'll do? He'll kill the people, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So when you're giving a job to a person, you have to see that whether they are qualified to do that job or not, whether they are having the skills to do that job or not. Then you have to assign the job to them. And then you can train. Even though if I take an engineering student and I train for the junior doctor, can he become a junior doctor?
Flipkart.
No, ma'am.
So before training only, before taking the person only, you have to see the minimum skills. Then you can train him. Without minimum skills, can I train them?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, got it, ma?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Why only few people are answering 101, 125, 146? Only few people are answering. What about others?
Yes, ma'am.
Others are listening, ma'am.
Only listening, huh? They don't wanted to answer. Okay, ma. Moving on to the third one. Principle of cooperation between labor and management. Very clearly, ma, whenever you wanted to achieve your goals, okay, whenever you wanted to achieve your goals, you should see that the atmosphere will be peaceful. If there is a, like, if there is a issue between a labor and management, between a person, employees and management, obviously the class will not, the work will not be peaceful. You may not understand in this labor and management. Let us suppose it is our class. Okay, for saying a class, it's not only my thing. If I have knowledge also, it is waste if my students are not good. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. If my students are not good, even though if I'm saying a big thing also, it is waste of time. Yeah. And if there is any mistake, if you have grudge on me, if I have grudge on you, I'll go and complain that I don't want this class, and you will be complaining that I am not able to understand the class. But there is no productivity there. Yes or no? If we have grievances in between us, is there any chance of productivity?
Yes, ma'am.
No, no
No, ma'am.
productivity will be there. So it is like
No, ma'am.
both sides. Okay, one hand. Can you clap with one hand?
No, ma'am.
No. In
No.
the same way, you cannot do the work with only management or only labor. Both should be doing the work in a peaceful environment. So there should be a cooperation between the labor and management. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next one is principle of maximum output. So everyone here, both the laborers or both the employees and the management should focus on getting the things with a minimum cost and with a maximum output. Okay, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
You have to be dedicated towards that work. Next one is last principle is principle of division of responsibility. So what do you mean by division of responsibility? Why we have to divide it, huh? So here we have to divide the person who is going to formulate what work has to be done. That is management people. They'll be formulating what work should be done, and employees what they'll do. They'll do the work actually. Here the total responsibility will not be with the management. The responsibility will be with the actual workers. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you understood all the five, ma? These are very
Yes, ma'am.
important for in your
Yes, ma'am.
examination point of view. First one is principle of
ma'am.
use of science for the rule of thumb, principle of scientific selection of workers and training them, and the next one is principle of cooperation between labor and management, and the principle of maximum output, and the next one would be principle of division of responsibility. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any more doubts?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, now we shall move on with the technique of scientific management. I think there are 8 techniques under this. Okay, functional foremanship, standardization and simplification, fatigue study, method study, time study, motion study, different piecewise system, mental revolution. I don't think so we have enough time to complete this. Yes, we were already like we got the class a little late, so that is the reason I don't think so we have
Yes,
enough
ma'am.
time to complete it.
Okay.
Okay. Tomorrow we shall go on with each and everything in detail, because Frederick Winslow's
Okay, ma'am.
scientific management and Henry Fayol's 14 principles of management, these two are for sure answers for your final exam. So you have to go in detail about this. Okay, Vibha?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.